that God supports having multiple wives. If you haven't read the Bible, you can look all over. You can look at 1 Samuel, you can look at King David, you can look at King Saul, right? You can look at Jacob in Genesis, or what was it, chapter 25, I think. Right? You can see all these black, Hispanic, and Native American men who had multiple wives in the Bible. But Megan Thee Stallion will lie on Tory Lanez and say he shot her when she actually stepped on glass. Right? All because Tory Lanez had another woman. All because Megan Thee Stallion's best friend and assistant was sleeping with Tory Lanez before her. And now here you have the common story. The black woman jealous over another black woman when you're supposed to share your man. Right. You're supposed to share your man because that's what it says in the Bible. Read.
The book of Exodus, chapter 21, verse 10. If he take him another wife.
Well, it just said, if he takes him another. So that means I have to have a wife first. I must first have one wife. And then,
if he take him another wife.
So if I have another wife, and then I decide to what?
Take him another wife.
So if I have one wife already, and I decide to take another wife, it's in the Bible. I'm pretty sure your pastor don't read this. I'm pretty sure your auntie, who's a self-proclaimed apostle of God, she don't read this. But if God said, if I have a wife, and then
take another wife,
and then I take another wife, that means two. What if I have three wives already?
Take him another wife.
So if I have three wives, and then I decide to
take him another wife,
and I decide to take another wife, that means I now have four wives now, right? Read.
Her food.
Her what?
Her food. Her remnant.
Her what?
Her remnant. And her duty of marriage.
Her what?
And her duty of marriage shall he not diminish.
That means no matter how many women I have, no matter how many wives I have, I'm not supposed to abandon my first wife. I'm not supposed to abandon the wives I had before I take on another one. That's what the Bible says. Exodus 21 and 10. Look it up. Google it. Go home and turn to the pages of your dusty Bible that's sitting on your bureau. Exodus 21 and 10. If I have a wife already and I take another one, I'm not supposed to diminish her food. I'm not supposed to diminish her raiment. I'm not supposed to diminish my duty as a husband to my first wife. Even if I get another wife. If I get a fourth wife or a sixth wife, I'm not supposed to diminish and stop my responsibility as a man and as a husband to my other wives. I gotta uphold that. I have to honor that. I decided to take on that responsibility, and God don't like quitters. God likes people who's gonna stick with it and continue until death. So that's what we're gonna do. All you black women who ever left your man because he had another woman, shame on you.
Right.
Shame on you for leaving your man for having another woman, because God said he can. And God said it's his responsibility to take care of the both of you. If you don't believe me, it's in the Bible. Exodus 21 and 10, the same book that Christ taught out of. Christ taught this. What you think, Christ was walking around not teaching the Bible? He knew the Bible. He was raised up with the Bible. Then he go into the temple and fight with and discuss and argue and whip the Pharisees and Sadducees, right? He knew what the Bible said. He taught this. He knew this.
I'm not letting nobody tell you cry. You know why? Because I never saw you before. But you a black man like me. And it's worth something.
My whole life was trying to find something to follow. Had loyalty, every man tried to borrow. Felt pain and a lot of sorrow. Got betrayed, sold packs, I didn't even have my heart broke. Living confused, about to lose hope. Cops got me on the side of the road like a sideshow. Need an antidote before I croak. Now I'm setting fire to rhythm man blues for this guitar smoke. Rebel with no cause, trying to find direction. The world got me vexed. Picked up a bad liquor habit that's hereditary from oppression. Felt like my life was on fire, trying to find an exit. Now look, 10 G's plus a good wreck. Sometimes a follower is a soldier, trying to find a good shepherd. Plus when you in hell, how do you excel? Wisdom the breath of life, I don't believe in fairy tale. Listen well to what I tell. No calling can cause pain, something that a rebel knows very well. Can't you tell I was sent from the Lord?